Ron Gerber from Angel Beat, our weekend update. I don't know if I'm going to be as funny as the Saturday Night Live guys doing weekend update, but I'll try and do my best, give a little levity during this weekend, during days 6 and 7 of the coronavirus. I've got to take a lighter touch because, as all of you know, the CDC has shut down Angel Beat. They banned all meetings with more than 50 people. So we now have a fully digital platform where you can connect with us on social media, #AngelBeat. Go to our Angel Beat website. We are going to be a ubiquitous presence, hopefully a source of valuable, trusted information, and maybe a few jokes, maybe some calming influence during these turbulent times. So I'm a big fan of sci-fi movies. I love Independence Day. I like the original much better than Independence Day Resurgence, but I'm going to come back to Resurgence in a second. I like movies like The Day After Tomorrow. The reason why I think those movies are good is the world came together and individuals across the globe combined to combat and defeat a common enemy. In the case of Independence Day, all these aliens wanted to destroy the planet. We all came together. You saw the scenes in the movie where the British, the Americans, the Chinese, the Mideasterners, the Africans, we all came together to figure out a way to destroy the alien invaders. And then in The Day After Tomorrow, there was a sudden surge of climate change. I mean, the climate change debacle where it basically turned all of Canada and half the United States into an ice age. That was the premise of the movie that happened in a matter of days, somewhat similar to what's happening in this coronavirus world, where literally we did Angel Beat events 10, 11 days ago. They're absolutely fantastic, and now it's all stopped. But the good premise in both of those movies was that the world's population recognized that there are some common enemies and there are dire situations that force all of us to eliminate cultural barriers, religious barriers, animosity between countries, because all of us on this planet are literally facing a global threat that does not distinguish based on race, religion, gender, ethnicity, geography, etc. This is a global pandemic. So in my perfect world, maybe you come back and watch this video in a few months, there would be nothing better than, let's say, if Muslim medical researchers in Iran and Buddhist researchers in China and Israeli Jewish researchers and Christian researchers in the United States, what would be better than all of them are using the technology of our present day world to enable them to collaborate, to enable them to share research on how to treat and eventually defeat the coronavirus. And then there's this announcement amongst medical professionals who represent countries and religions that are often at odds. What a great symbol it would be if all of them said, we collaborated to fight our common enemy. It wasn't Americans against Muslims. It wasn't Iraqis and Sunnis versus Shia. All that goes away when all of us are facing such a dramatic and potentially deadly enemy. So that's my positive thought as all of us are binge watching movies. You can watch the Angel Beat binge watch list of tech stuff come Monday when I'll have a new video blog. But this weekend, look at some of these movies. Some of them may be a bit apocalyptic, but at least these two show how people come together to defeat a common global enemy. And let's hope that when we're again looking for the silver lining in this terrible situation, maybe it can force all of us to rethink prejudices and animosities and hostilities that we have to different people, countries, etc., that probably aren't so relevant given coronavirus. Stay safe, wash your hands. Hope to see you at an Angel Beat live seminar in the June-July timeframe.